Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning. I'm Amy.
I'm Kate.
And we're live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska here at Magnolia's. We're going to do some tabletop looks today.
Yay. We've been waiting to do tabletop, and now we've
got a lot.
chance.
We finally have a lot of nice tabletop decor. I'm so excited to share some fun ideas with you. I have all my little carts of goodies lined up.
Yes.
And we're doing 3 looks that will actually be 7 if I move quick enough.
Oh my. Okay, so we have a lot to get through today. I will be dropping links. If you missed a link, you can watch the replay. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay so we know that you watched if we missed you here today. So I'll drop links to everything. And also just listen for the titles of the products. And on our website, you can use that search bar, type in...
You look like a teacher. Let's
listen, like
everyone.
Miss Rachel. Have you heard of Miss Rachel yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, it is
it on
phenomenon.
YouTube, really?
Yeah, she's like for little kids, like
oh really?
Online learning. I don't know, similar to any kids.
Maybe we
TV
need to be
show,
watching that at our house instead of Coco Melon.
Yes, I think that Coco Melon should retire and the girls should start listening to Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel. Okay, so we're gonna listen for the titles of the items, and we're gonna watch for the links to be dropped.
And then you
Good
can type in our search bar on our website 1 or 2 words, keywords to help find that product for you.
And our website is
shopmagnoliasonline.com.
So the fun tabletop looks today start with my table design. I actually brought plates out so we can mimic the real thing here.
Yay.
Whether or not you set your table for looks or you set your table for Easter.
Right.
The ideas that I'm sharing will be tabletop decor, a plethora of beautiful color palettes, and using our fun table runners. We have a nice selection.
Fun. Okay, so I'll drop some links. We have a lot to get through today, ladies. And if you missed something again, you can watch the replay or take a screenshot and send us a Facebook message. It may be Tuesday when we get back to you because it's a busy Saturday.
Well, Connie and Laura will be here and
we'll do our very best to make sure we get you a link to that item that you're looking for. So without further ado, we better get going.
Lots of greetings.
Yes,
so
I better read some comments.
Kate's going to watch the comments. I'm going to start with my table looks today. As you can see, I got my tea. Let's do that. Today we're having chai tea, but it's a dirty chai tea, so it's got espresso in it.
Oh, yum. Patty, Mary, Sharon, hello, Jane. Thanks for knocking my socks off yesterday. Great new stuff.
Oh, good. Hey, I'm glad you had fun.
Kim, Diane, hello.
There is lots of new things. So I hope that we can always adjust the table if you feel like you're not getting a good angle here, the camera.
Jennifer, I am in your boat. She said, I'm deciding if I need to get up or not. That was me this morning.
Kate had to get up, but she wouldn't if she had a choice.
I would not know. Hello, Rochelle, Linda Lynn.
Wonderful.
Kathy, hello, everyone. Good morning.
Yay.
So we will go through everything today, and I'll drop links.
She's going to drop links. I'm going
to
talk about this table runner before I cover it up. This is the 36-inch, $27 table runner. It's embroidered, and we have shown them all about 2 weeks ago, maybe when they first came in.
It's called the Blue Bonnet Embroidered Table Runner.
And this is one of 2 pieces in this colorway. There's a round 24-inch for only $24.50, and there's the 36. It's 36 inches long by like 16, and it is $27.50. So very inexpensive for the beautiful quality, the color, and the brightness that it's going to bring to your table.
My other one is called the Blue Bonnet Circle Table Centerpiece.
Perfect. Then I'm just using some plain white dinnerware to give you some ideas on placing and fun things you could do in your dishes if you're going to decorate your table. Today we're using these little nests for the first look, and these little nests are $9.50. They're cute little twig nests. They come with the eggs, a little bit of moss in there. So I'll just try to be real descriptive about items as I move along and show you the concepts just in ways that you can modify them, because not every look is for everybody, but there's probably a technique in every one of my color palettes here that will give you some clues on how you could reuse something you have at home too. Okay, so this is a beautiful drop-in. This one Deb made, and we were talking about the blue and white concept and how popular blue and white is right now. So many of you might have pottery, like little either dinnerware in blue or white, or you might have little, what they call cashpo, the little pots, oriental pots. This blue and white look is hot right now. So the first theme is going to be based on blue and white. I'm going to use my decorative orbs, and I'm going to use this gorgeous blue iris drop-in, which is the 18-inch Moody Blues drop-in. in. It has the natural touch eucalyptus in it. Our perfect iris, this iris comes in the blue color and the dark traditional purple color, and they are both available for $9.50 if you wanted to buy individual stems. Actually, they could be $7.50. Never mind. I'm not sure how much
What am I going to say about guessing prices, Mom? The iris is $7.50
for a single
and
iris.
We did restock the purple color, thank goodness.
We
so
did. This
we
drop
have a little
in
bit more.
with all this gorgeous natural touch eucalyptus contributing to the price. This one's $132, ready to go. And it has natural touch hydrangeas. The berry is on a bendy vine. It's good for an indoor design. We're going to drop it in our glass cylinder. So this cylinder is only $19.50. It's an amazing price. It's frosted and swirled.
You might have seen that at my house.
It looks great. Also, as at your house, I think you're using it as a lantern.
In my Thea Flame, yep.
Okay, so we're going to start out with that look. Now the thing about these orbs is that they're going to roll around my table, but you can use a shower curtain ring or a drapery ring or a ring from the hardware store to stabilize your decorative things on the table if you want to. I don't know, I'll put them somewhere, but we're going to have to rearrange them when I figure out where they really need to go. But this is a fun way to just add a little different texture to the surface. Then we're going to grab our gorgeous set of 3 LED candle holders. These are already on, all ready to go, and come as a set of 3, 5, 7, and 9 inches. Is that right? 5, 6, and 7 inches. I should know this by now. A set of 3 looks like this. They run with 3 AAA batteries in each. The remote comes with them. You can turn them off and on, set them on a timer setting, but we love them. We sell them and sell them and sell them, and they're going to be the colorway for a couple looks that I'm doing today.
Sorry,
too.
my brain's a little slow. Yes, 5 inch,
okay.
6 inch, 7 inch, 3 inch diameter, and it's $79.50 for a 4-piece set. That is 3 candles and one remote.
One remote. $79 is a great price. They have been wonderful candles. Then I'm going to hold this up to the light. Do you see the multicolored? Kate called it iridescent. I called it opalescent. I think she's right. It's probably iridescent candle holders. These have a very wide plate on the top. They're 4.5 inches. They also could hold a taper, but this is only $32.50 for this heavy glass candle holder in the tall size. And then there's a shorter size for, I don't know, and that one is sold individually, so you don't have to buy the pair. You can buy whatever you need for sizes.
$32.50 for the large, $26.50 for the small. That is
Okay.
7.5 inches tall, and I have a tape measure if you need it.
Okay.
Do you need
You
it?
told me the height, then we're good.
No, we're
I'll
good.
go with that. We're going to use that for our candles. You can play with the staggering of the heights however you like. I'm going to use one on the table with my bunnies today. These are the bunnies we're going to use. They're the Love Bunnies. Have you seen them? They're restocked because we ran out of Love Bunnies, restocked them. And if you love these, they're sold individually. You might want one of every one or one for every grandkid at your house. They're only $14.50. They're beautifully done with resin. And they're kind of a gray color, but when I put them with all these blue toned items, they are looking a little bit more blue, I noticed. So
Question from Kim, are the candles white or cream? I would call them cream.
I would call them cream to ivory. How about that? Hi, Carrie. Good morning. How are you?
And if you're just joining us, hello, good morning. We have 7 different tabletop looks, so we are rocking and rolling.
We're
through
moving
them.
along.
I may respond to your question in a comment from myself if you don't hear it out loud. And so you might see that in the comments popping up. If the comments are annoying, there is a way to hide them. You can hide them
your comments?
and then just pull the comments back up if you need a link to something. Swipe away.
So this is a very coordinating but not matchy-matchy glass piece. If you want one more glass item as a pedestal for decor, this is a great one for only $17, the clear glass candle holder. It's short, it's a little narrower, and it's clear, not sparkling with color. But you really have to look close to notice that it's different than the others. I'm going to use it back over here. Actually, I better move it so you can see it. As a perch for my third bunny. So I'm going to grab a little piece of bendy vine, and I'm going to make a nest for my bunny here.
Okay.
He just needs a little bit of something because
And you're using a piece from the 5-foot twig trailing bendy vine. That's $22.50, and it's a huge bunch. You can buy one of these, cut it up, and use it all over your house.
I'm going to use it a couple different times here in this design live. This is a couple of strands, and it gives him almost like a nest effect. So he's.
Do you want me to move the camera? Snuggle. Are you good?
So far, are we good, ladies? Can you see everything okay?
I maybe would come over here a little bit more too. I could.
And making sure that if you can't, we can try to adjust it. I'm just going to keep setting things offside. So at the moment, we've covered a little bit of our table runner. I covered the butterfly. I would put more items on the back, but just to make sure you can see everything, I'm going to keep more of them towards the front here. That light maybe we should have grabbed one more light from the back. It's kind of shadowy over here. But
see, someone from Beauty on Occasion. I'm dropping links to these products if you want to shop the links. And we also have our website, shopmagnoliasonline.com, where you can view all of our products or click on any of the links that I'm dropping and you can go and shop. The website is where you'll find all of our stuff.
Well, this is a beautiful fern garland. I don't know how many we have remaining because the fern products are going quickly.
We only have 9.
9 left. This is the asparagus fern that is 4 feet long. I can use it on my table. It really won't cover up much. It's just going to add some softness and some green, and it will run down the length of my centerpiece. So light and airy. You can see how much I can shape it and spiral it to give it some flow down my table. Literally rolling the spiral into the middle of the garland. That helps it lift up a little bit, so then when we lay it around everything to add some softness, it will flow without being straight. Whoops, don't dump the bunny over.
Don't lose the bunny.
Don't lose the bunny.
Someone asked, Roseanne asked, how does the decorative ball look on the small candle holder?
They look too little.
Yeah, I think they're too small.
Are only $12 for the blue floral ceramic orbs. There's more than one pattern, like a small pattern, a big pattern, a swirly pattern. They're really beautiful for only $12.
But they're too small.
I think
ideally you'd want like what, a 4-inch orb?
You'd want a 4-inch orb, and these are little, so I'm just letting them float around the table. But they do fill in the spots where there isn't any color on the table runner, so we can still see some peaks of the little. What was this flower called again?
Blue bonnet.
Blue bonnet. Okay, that's what it was. We could also use the extra candle up here too. I said an orb, but we could swap it out. And the books are a fun way to add some height for the bunnies, to elevate them, give them a little base. But one thing you could do, maybe you have Easter storybooks. I think I do somewhere. I need to find them. Like, Peter Cottontail, even better if they're old and vintage ones, but fun idea for the Easter season with your bunnies. So we've got a look here that is just simple and beautiful and all blue and white with our little eggs in our dishes ready to go. I would like to just morph this into one more, before I take everything off, morph it a little bit into one more look. Let's add some yellow. We're going to start with some candle rings here. There's only a couple left. I wish I had more right away, but they're going to go quick. And these are what are these called? Anyway, these are the Daisy and Buttercup candle rings. They have a paper wrap base that is about a 4 to 5 inch opening. There's lots of wired parts on these, so definitely lots of shaping happening. We're going to add a little bit of yellow to this table look to see what you think. And we're even going to switch out our bunnies to some of the glass bunnies.
There's only 3 of those candle rings left.
Unfortunately, but I'm going to show them anyway.
And we will not be getting more.
Nope, we'll have to go on to something new. I really could use more candle rings. We've been a little low on candle rings all season.
We've been a little low on everything.
And just
we are very thankful for the crazy year we're having. So thank you.
We are. We're just moving along.
It's been fun.
So we're going to add a little bit of blue to this bundle just for fun because I can. This is the Billy button in blue. It's different. I haven't talked about it. It's kind of like a plastic base with a foam finish in a beautiful sort of slate French blue, but it matches so well. And I'm going to lay it across the tray here and just add it to my candle ring as an accent piece, abstractly kind of hanging out on the top of the candle ring. You could twist a couple pieces of the candle ring to secure it, but I just thought, okay, this is gonna look great in the end. It's a good match to the runner. Looks pretty with the bunnies, and it adds a little bit of something to the look. Then let's take our existing centerpiece drop-in and add some yellow to it. We're gonna try this gorgeous ranunculus with the green bud and the green center. So pretty. This one is the 15-inch ranunculus spray in yellow green. And check out these tulips. These are officially my favorite tulips. I love the baby ones. These are larger size. They're not our minis, but they are so inexpensive. I think they're only $5.50 or something. She's gonna tell you these are natural touch, and they're so realistic. You can't believe the colorway on them. Look at the extra attention to detail, and the centers even look real. They look like they're about to fall apart because they're so real. This is gonna go into our centerpiece the way we have it, by just dropping in a couple more pieces of color. So if this centerpiece went home to your house, you could switch it out with any kind of customization. You could add more iris, add more blue to it. We're just gonna pop in some more yellow, and look how pretty this table runner looks with the blue and yellow combo. It might be one of my favorites today. I don't know, we're gonna have to see, because it is outstandingly
So bright and happy. I
is
love that
so
this can go
cheerful.
from spring all the way into summer very easily. You could pop in some lemons to your decor, take out the bunnies, switch it up for more of a summer look.
You could, and as you get into the summer season, the nests might go away too, but you might not keep your bowls and your plates on the table. Let's switch out the bunnies to something a little more colorful. Look at this baby glass bunny. He's the yellow one. We have multiple colors. We have a white frosted, and they're $12.50. They're just little guys, blown glass. You can hang out over here with him. And we could put the big one on our pedestal. Look how sweet, the bunny with the butterfly. This is the larger one. There's a little bit of pink on his ears. So we're gonna place him over here. He doesn't need any extra help on this pedestal. If you wanna use these two pieces together, they fit great. We also have a teal blue bunny in this larger size, but as a pedestal, the small candlestick for only $17 is just right for these larger glass bunny pieces. So now we've just transformed it from one simple blue and white look to adding the yellow. I love it. I think it's gonna be a real hit here if we show that yellow on our fireplace. That's gonna be my next step as I change things up.
Margaret said it's her day. She loves blue and bunnies.
Well, good. So we got it all together. Actually, Kate, you should be using my phone quick to take some pictures.
I should.
Before I take this apart, because that's the next step, is to move this off to the next thing. And before I do, let me grab this and show you. Uh-oh, this is the one I thought had batteries in it. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I need to grab you the one that does.
So the little lantern here, there's plenty of room on the back side of my table. I don't want to hide it, but this is going to be a great coordinating piece too.
Where is the one with?
Try over there. We just got these in. They're $69.50, and they light up. So we have the sets. Here we go. We have the set of three. We have two sets of them that we have sold out of 3 times. And we also added this because of the popularity of the frosted look. This is the little meadowlark, and it's one-sided. You can see it's oval or disc-like. It's flat, 8 inches across, simple on the back. You can see the fairy lights inside. There's an off and on, a timer, and it operates on a couple of AA batteries. So when it's glowing, you get the light behind the birds, and those are $69. This is a really great component to add, and this would go
double duty today.
She is going to make sure she photographs it because we could post an album of our table looks.
Easier, yeah.
So then that piece would get you through the season without bunnies, and looks so pretty with the yellow. There's just a little touch of yellow there with the birds. But I know that's going to be a great Mother's Day gift too, if you're thinking ahead to Mother's Day. That would be a fun one. I think that it's impossible to get my mom anything because there's nothing here that's a surprise to her. So I have to go somewhere else. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can switch this up. We're going to go with another brief blue look by showing you something a little more casual. And the casual look, Kate wants to help me by taking off the table runner.
Yep.
And everything else this direction. The look that I want to switch out to next is just going to be blue, but a little bit simpler. I'm going to take these blue orbs and I'm going to set them in this big dough bowl.
Does this table come off?
Yep, that comes off, and then we have a runner over on the black bench to switch out to quick. So our blue orbs, again, add that really crisp, springy touch. We're using the largest dough bowl here in a option of 2 sizes. They have nice little felt feet on the bottom. They have that pretty carved look. There, you can see it. Smooth on the inside. It feels like wood. I think it's wood. I'm just not sure if it's what kind of wood they used here, but it's definitely painted. And there's 2 different sizes. This is the big one. We're also filling it with a couple of fun picks here, so I can set the table while Kate catches up. But this fern is a plastic sort of fern to give realism. A little bit of eucalyptus, a seeded bud. I'm going to use 2 stems.
Kathy, if it's only letting you have one, that would mean that the other 2 are sold out, so you better buy that one while you can.
Uh-oh. So we're going through things quickly.
Yes.
We're going to use 2 of those sprays, of which I have no name unless you need me to hand one to you, Kate.
Possibly. I'm going to look for the bowls first.
Okay. And then our filler, something we showed a couple days ago, $14.50 on this tin ball. And another filler, they're both $14.50 on this orb, which is the Soft Touch Sedum, the Soft Touch Sedum orb. So both of those are going in there. We're going to use that.
I can't find them.
There's
What
no
are they?
tag. I know.
Oh, shoot.
They're white dough bowls, but
No,
I can't
I'll
help
look.
you. The rest of them are around the jewelry counter if you want to look.
Okay.
So those are going to be propping up my orbs that we just had on the table. I think they're going to look great with that extra. Whoa!
Ooh,
The rug is
making me nervous.
I think we
White
changed the
dough bowl,
rug.
found it. It's under trays, not bowls, so it's driving me
It's a
crazy.
tray?
The small is $69.50. The large is $76.50. The small is 5 by 20 inches. The large is 5 by 24.
So already feels more casual, less formal than an upright arrangement. And the piece that needs to go with this, if you're into more casual, because I want to show things for everyone today. And hey, we have a big group. If you're new to our show, we do our lives 6 days a week. My name is Amy. Kate's behind the camera helping me out.
Hiya.
And our store is in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. Oops, this is pinned all the way through. So we know how much you love tabletop designs. I'll have to also come up with some fun mantle designs because that's a #2 favorite. So today we're just going to run through several options, giving you great ideas on springtime tabletop decor, and it is a lot of fun to show you all these ideas because we have so many new goodies. It makes it easy. This rustic throw runner, not a throw, it's a runner, is the Stripe Whip Stitch Table Runner. And it has a really open weave, casual homespun look to it. This is a traditional 6-foot runner. I'm just going to lay a little bit of it here for color because this is a quick look, not a very filled out one. But I wanted to show you how pretty this bowl looks on the runner with just a touch of blue. And again, those are the $12 orbs that are so simple to use for that modern color that everybody's loving.
Should we do
right
something
now.
crazy and fun today?
What do you want to do, Kate?
I think that if you tag a friend in the comments, I'm going to go back through after the replay posts, tag a friend or as many friends as you want in the comments, and I will pick one of those people, and you and your friend will get a $10 gift card to Magnolia's today. So if you want to be entered to do that, I think
real?
that would be fun because we have so much cool stuff today.
Wow, that's
why
gonna be a
not?
fun deal.
It's a
Okay.
fun Saturday. So tag a friend in the comments, tag as many friends as you want. Don't get crazy on me.
Over by
But
you
we will enter to win you
should be a battery.
battery. Oh, battery
So,
pack. Yes.
Yeah, I had it laid out, ready to
Yep,
go.
I got it.
Great. So I'm going to design 2 looks today with lit branches. I think you all love lit branches. We've been selling them. I think you do. I think we've sold them and reordered them and sold them and reordered them. But check this out.
Here,
It
why don't I
comes-
show this quick?
Yes.
Oopsies.
That is the wrong one. There's a small one.
Is there?
It doesn't matter, but it's overkill. We have one for each. So your light set, this is a 60 LED light set. They are integrated LEDs. You don't change the bulb. They last for thousands of hours. We know that from our customers. This is the transformer on the end that plugs into the wall with this huge cord.
That's what it comes with.
That's what it comes with. If you purchase an additional component that is available here.
Let me be my Vanna White.
It's operating with 3 AA batteries. That will retrofit your lighted electric piece to a battery-operated piece.
Oh,
ta-da!
There you go.
Then I'm going to
and then
blend
let
it.
me look at
I
the
know
name
we're all
of this
behind.
one. Mixed foliage. Wow, that's an
So
original
this
name.
comes this way. This is what we call a hand wrap pre-made. It comes this way. I love it. And what you can do is sort of wiggle them together and shape it out. This one is a combination of mixed foliages. It has ferns, especially eucalyptus in there. But because this stem has a center point and multiple pieces around it, you just sort of pull it through and arrange it. And we can get that in our vase really easily. This is a solid vase, so you don't have to hide it inside glass. I'm loving this look with the runner.
Is this the same one?
It is different.
This is different. So then I need to see the SKU on that one. We have like 18 things called mixed foliage.
Uh-oh.
136142.
And when you do this in your vase, I can get almost all this cord inside the vase. The battery pack's just gonna have to hide. So if you were to set these 2 things on your table, you could certainly hide your battery pack underneath a nest on the table.
Cool, we're tagging friends.
Good deal, everybody.
Tagging friends, so you and your friend could get a $10 gift card each.
Okay. So our battery pack, if we used our vase on the table and had no bowl, we could easily hide this here and add one of our little orbs, you know, disguise and camouflage like that. So just in like this gorgeous blue anemone. These have lovely black centers. They're the perfect royal blue. I have a lot of fun with these because come Memorial Day when you're creating things that are red, white, and blue, this is a very pretty blue without being fake and weird. This is nice. Another option are the bachelor buttons. And both of these are astoundingly realistic as well. So 2 options. Is this bachelor button or cornflower? Maybe I did.
Cornflower.
Oh, cornflower. Double checking. Blue anemone and cornflower. And you can mix them around. When we add red to this, it will look patriotic later. But you get the idea. That's just a few components. A light branch that is regular priced at
I just dropped a link to them actually,
$39.
Mom.
Okay.
So, yep, $39 for
$39.
the birch short. We also have something called willow. So we have lighted birch and lighted willow. Birch is the white, willow is the brown.
So that gives you a lot of different options on a blue and white table color palette, and I think you get the idea and how many variations and how many ways you can customize
Can you answer
your
a
own
fast
looks.
question for Jackie? Can you tell me which orb, the pink or the purple chick succulent orb, goes better with the Natural Touch Blush Succulent Vine? I would bet the pink. Blush Succulent Vine, pink for sure.
Yes, the
I
pink.
had to read it out loud because comments are coming in so fast.
Well, hey, I'm glad you've got questions and comments. We're always
Yes.
here for that. I think it's going to be a little bit of a full hour here. We can also add the color to the tray just by taking that cornflower and spiraling the stem a little bit. It's plastic, you're not going to break it. Lifting the flowers up, and you can add those into your tray if you want to put some flowers in there too. Just bury the stems underneath and get your color laid throughout your piece. So
Those cornflowers have such a rich, royally blue color. They're so pretty.
they do.
Hey, if you're just joining
There you
us,
go.
hello, I'm Kate behind the camera.
Welcome.
What's your
I'm
name?
Amy.
Like waiting. There's your cue, Mom.
That's my cue. I'm
are
Amy.
the,
Obviously, we're the mother-daughter duo
Yes.
here, doing our Facebook Live 6 days a week. Saturday mornings are especially fun. Look how many people are joining us. We're having a great time today. Let's do another look. Let's switch gears and go into our Soft Surroundings collection, which is beautiful spin-off of our, I don't know, I would say it has boho origins, but we are modifying
Are you done with the nest or are
look.
you still using the nest?
We're going to switch out to different nests, and we're going to do this look in a natural colorway that will be really soft and pretty here. Let me grab my favorite runner,
grab your nest.
and we're going to grab some fun accents today. I'm going to change things up a little bit.
We're going fast. We have 7 looks to get through today. That's why we're really rocking and rolling, so that way you can see all of the looks.
Okay, let's try
That's our
this.
goal.
So our table runner is now going to be this beautiful linen look. and it is lined on the
Oh,
back.
I forgot to take a photo of that last one, Mom.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
I'm sorry.
We're
It's
so
lined on the
fast.
back, and it has a pin right where I don't need it. Let me move that. This is $42. It's the embroidered flower table runner. So it does have kind of a chenille effect on the flowers, and that little embroidered stem is so pretty. The floral is printed on both ends, not printed but stitched on both ends, only $42.50. And you can see here, you get it on both ends of the 6-foot table runner. So let's pop that down the center here. And wait, crumbs.
Always get a dust, always get a dust.
Nobody wants to see fuzzies on the plates, but you get the idea. We're doing quick changes, and if you don't put plates on your table, no biggie. I just thought it'd be fun to show you some ideas for things to put in your dishware in case you want to put that on and just enjoy looking at your set table. Sometimes that's fun to do as well. So we're using the plain plates that we don't sell. They're just my prop plates, by the way. Let's go back here with this one. We're going to put a pair of candlesticks up in the center, so this will be different. Can you run to the back and grab me the second one of these out of the back
drop-in
shelf?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And on your way back, grab the Fia Flames. So then these two pieces are both the same height. They're $43. But again, I'm going to get a varied height out of them by staggering them on books. One way to just cheat a little bit. These have 3-inch tops, so we can definitely go back with our candle set today. And we're going to use the LED smoke candles. Now, these are back. We had them. We sold out close to Christmas. But the smoke color is very popular. Look how elegant it is. Same thing, $79.50 for the set. Comes with a remote, so it's actually 4 items in your set. You'll get a set of 3 candles and the remote that comes with it. So they're just restocked. They look like a poured glass candle, and they have a moving flame. So if I hold still enough, you can see that flame moving. People love these candles. We really enjoy them.
Real quick, to answer your question, Jennifer, type the @ symbol and then your friend's name in order to properly tag them. And then they'll get notified and can come hop on and have a little watch party with us.
There you go. Say hello to everyone. So today we're going to use a spin here. Deliberately, instead of putting the candles on the sides of the centerpiece, I'm going to put 2 centerpieces on the sides of the candles. Why not? We can switch it up a little bit, right? This one is from our collection, Soft Surroundings. It's the Subtle Softness Drop-In for $84. You've got some Natural Touch, really pale gray-green eucalyptus that sets the tone. Some new peachy fern, love this stuff. Wheat for spring, can you believe it? It is artificial wheat, so it doesn't crack or crumble, but it has that soft beige look to it that's so hot and trendy right now. We love this combination, and I think you do too with the dried look flowers. So that's popping into our pair of vases. They're inexpensive. They almost look like Easter eggs if you want to play that idea up, but they're only $27.50 for these glazed ceramic pieces that have the exposed raw
There's only
ceramic.
4 left.
Only 4?
Yes.
Oh, I just got them.
I know.
Okay.
Aztec vase,
Moving
only
right
4
along.
left. Also,
So
if you're new
that's
here,
fun.
welcome to downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm Kate.
I'm Amy. Hello,
And we
hello.
are the Mother-Daughter Duo, bringing you 7 different tabletop looks today. I'm dropping links in the comments. You can also hide the comments if there's too many. That's totally
sure
fine.
can.
And you can find all of these products on our website, shopmagnoliasonline.com. Be sure to give us a like, give us a follow, give us a heart, do all the little things, all the buttons
all the little
Facebook has there. We appreciate your support, and we're just having fun with it.
So
I
on
didn't get your
plates
candlesticks
today-
there.
Yes, on your plates today, we're going to use these little nests. This is the natural looking nest that we have in our collection. They're only $6.50. They have a bad little sticker on them that we should remove. That would look better. But you get a peachy egg, a beigey egg, and a cream colored egg in the small little $6.50 nest with like a guinea feather. Isn't that fun?
Morning, Kim.
Real feathers. Those
Good
look
morning,
so
everyone.
pretty in our bowls.
I know
Need
I'm
the other
not
bunny?
responding to as many comments as I usually do.
I'm going to reach in front here.
I'm hyper focused on getting all these links.
We're going to add one of our 3 signs for Easter. This is not flipped, but that's okay. This is Easter Blessings. It's freestanding, and it comes with that little bead accent. A couple of the others are pastel peach tones, and they have 3 different messages, 1 Easter message, 2 spring messages, I think. But they're only $19.50, so that's going to be a nice little addition, and it can lean against the book or stand up in the middle there. And you've got a pair of bunnies that we're going to place. Now these were restocked. I think they're like Penny and Polly or Penny and Patty or
Yeah, I'll look them up here.
two different
Peter
bunnies.
and Penny,
Peter
I
and Penny.
believe.
So if I hold still, they have different flowers and they're slightly different in size, but they're the same price. Just a little different pattern on the flower.
Carved resin bunny rabbit. The two styles are Peter and Penny. They're $24.50.
There you go.
And you can pick your style.
You can, and that is an easy one to design because you've got the perfect little bunny pair that balances out and contrasts nicely on the linen table runner.
Thank you everyone for tagging friends.
Hey,
We're
it's
giving
fun day.
one person and their friend each $10 gift cards today. I'm going to pick someone from the comments.
Perfect.
After we hop off.
So this little, the fern spray that's in our design, but we're going to use an extra one on the table just to soften and embellish the table a little bit. Let's pull two of the fronds downward. This is a huge spray.
That is the frosted fern spray in peach pink for $16.50.
And then we're going to spiral the stem up. You could cut it off if you know you aren't going to use it later, but you never know. So I would leave the stem there. There we are. Let's get him in between everything. Probably easier if I would have done that first, but look how much softer that looks around the candlesticks. You can bend and shape all that fern just where you need it, but it adds a nice touch and it's different, right? Different is good. So that is Penny and, what did we say? Penny and Peter?
Peter and Penny for the bunnies.
By the time I remember the name of these bunnies, they will be sold out.
I was surprised that they weren't gone.
Already?
We did sell out of the bunny that had the colored flower on it. That one's
was
totally
similar.
gone. The cheery bunnies in the 4 different styles are nearly gone. The bunny outlines are nearly gone, and the love bunnies are slow.
So this is
Not slow. Almost gone.
Almost gone.
Low.
They're
They're
low.
low. They're not
The
slow.
love bunnies are slow. So our last candlestick, we could prop it up here on the book. We could leave it on the table between our signs and everything. But you like, she's going to take a picture.
so
We're
I
not
can
going to forget.
Post it for all the people that may have missed us today. You never know. You don't want to miss all the fun stuff happening.
There
we
you
go.
are.
You know
So
me.
that's a fun way to finish it out. Now let's switch the centerpiece and
Here, smile.
We'll do the traditional use of candlesticks separated with the centerpiece in between. Let's
Good
give that a
morning,
try.
Kathy. Janet, don't forget the screenshot. Yes, if you see anything here and the links are going too fast, you can take a screenshot, send us a message, or it helps remind you what
One
you
more look at
needed.
that.
That is so cute.
That was the drop-in called the $84 Subtle Softness Drop-In. And 4 vases left, apparently.
Are you done with the
that
nest or
style.
still going?
We'll leave the nest. We're going
Okay.
to use the centerpiece down below if you can
Got
reach
it.
that for me. And we're going to separate our candlesticks back off to the sides here. Let's grab the centerpiece and put that in place. This is a new one. I made this yesterday because I did not have a centerpiece for this look. But now we do. This one is called the Magical Muted Centerpiece for $129. You have a terracotta container in kind of a nice beige color, some interesting tea roses. These are cork roses. Isn't that fun? Made of a cork material. A little bit of frosty beige, some pale peach, some deep terracotta tones. These pods that I have no idea what they're called. Something with a B, they're tucked in there. So a really detailed centerpiece with some of this light little fern or grassy, I forget the name of this product, you know, all the cool stuff with texture. That's what everybody's enjoying right now with this Soft Surroundings collection. And if Kate has maybe dropped the link for you, the collection itself has all subtle colors of peach beige, pale pink, dusty rose, and terracotta. And I thought these candles just looked so beautiful with the color palette, especially on this runner. So we're just trying this out. That is a pair of candlesticks, again, that are the equal height here. You could use the
$43. I did
bunnies.
drop a link to those again. The fern, what is it? Fern design candle holder.
And the bunnies are so fun. You could use them in plates. You could use them on the table centerpiece. but
Jean needs an
they're going
intervention.
quick. Oh no,
Well, you know I'm not going to do that, Jean.
she is not in charge of that. No,
I like when you come in too much.
If you don't want to spend money, don't talk to Kate. She's good at it.
I'm good at spending money. I'm a professional shopper, I like to say.
Yep, she kind of grew up in the business, and that is a hazard of the business.
It is. What do you need?
One last variation. We're going to switch the table runner out. If you just slide that to the side. The most textured runner that we have here is one of two natural grass type runners. You've seen these before. They're kind of my personal favorite for use in the summertime. I love this look because it feels beachy to me, and I always like to get a beachy vibe going at my house in the summertime. This is the striped water hyacinth table runner for $42.50. It's kind of reversible. You can use it either way. Look how much more rustic. We instantly get a more rustic vibe going here. So our designs right now, we're going to grab a different pair of candlesticks here. These are going to go just as well with our gray. This is a pair that you're going to buy as a set, I believe, and we're doing those.
Yes, it's a set of two. It's the Monica.
For $54. That's a great price. They're resin, and they have this beautiful wash, carved look, but look how chunky and square they are. That's what I'm liking about that. The chunky square look is I'm all about it. So we're just going to stagger these off to the back. Make sure you get a good look at the table with this concept. I got too much runner, but we're going to make it fit here. And then I've got a coordinating bowl that we're going to try. So this is a set of eggs laying in a cute little carved bowl. The egg set is $14.50. They're natural eggs. Kind of hard to find that look. But if you like the no color concept.
You get to hold the bowl because it's not online.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll get it online really fast.
This is a low bowl that would be great for designing a flower arrangement in, but it's also just a nice little size here to use our eggs in. And I added a bit of regular old Spanish moss. Nothing exciting or fancy there, but it gives it some texture inside the bowl. And then we could add that nest as a fun add-on, or you could just use a orb that matches the bowl. So this pattern on the bowl itself, which is $44.50, has a matching orb for $14.50. Buy them individually, use them together, whatever is fun in your world, give that a shot. Let's try that with these candlesticks. We're going to offset the three objects just like this. Boom, boom, boom. They kind of make a triangle. And that is going to look so great with these candlesticks. Again, let's lose those. And you could go back with more texture and lay our fern in there too, just to soften up our table and add some whimsy. I think this fern piece is one of my new favorite summery things. So different. It's plastic, but it has this frosted effect to it, so it's definitely different and fun. There is a new product that blends that in that area so well. These little bundles that have a dried look to them. Check this out. How fun is this? So you get the mixed flocked piece here, some plastic with frosting on it, some pampas grass pieces, some paper flowers, and this little guy here in foam. Look at how many stems in the bundle. And this one is called the Wildflower Bundle. They are sold just like so. You can take them apart, but as a set, if you want to lay them, they look great on tray designs, or in this case, we're just making a really fun kind of abstract table design all of our own with this grouping. Isn't that pretty? So the concept is just free form. I would use two of those designs, or you could put this over and actually step in another little pair of bunnies here. I've got some cutout bunnies.
Oh yeah, the outline bunnies.
You probably want to get your picture next.
Wow, that's cute.
You missed the last centerpiece picture. The
I'm
cutout
going
bunnies.
as fast as I can. She's so demanding.
So this little guy is $29.50. He's the 11-inch cottontail resin bunny. Isn't he fun? So
Oh yeah, I keep wanting to call it the outline bunny, but he is called the
cutout bunny, or $25.50 for the other guy. There's his tail. So they're a fun set, but they're sold individually, and they have a simple look to them. I mean, the vibe of this design aesthetic isn't too fussy, but it definitely is textured and interesting. So I think that'd be a nice touch for the Easter season to put our bunnies in there. Let's get those situated, and we're gonna get a photo here so you can see. I would just use my last candlestick on the table in the grouping, or you could probably, let me quickly put it in the bowl as well. Could rest it right in
yeah,
there.
that's
We
good.
like it in the bowl. That spreads our color.
See, sometimes you just have to mess with stuff a little bit.
Yes.
And then it's like, Eureka!
I was here late last night setting up table designs just to make sure I had something to sleep on. Make sure I could sleep on the idea.
Cute, you guys. I love it. As we know, I love, well, if you don't know, I love neutral
So
at
it's
my
completely
house.
textured, very neutral, and all you'd have to do to change it out for the summer season.
Oh yeah, Sharon
is
said the
take away
fur
bunnies.
orbs would look awesome in that bowl too.
They
Absolutely.
would. And I would probably transition this look with some seashore things. I'd find some seashells and put those in here. I have lots of beautiful white scallop shells, anything that had that beachy vibe, and this would just transform so easy into a summer beachy look if you could just modify it a little bit with things you already own. Or go on vacation and collect more things, right?
Always
It's always an
helpful.
excuse for a vacation. Is that what it is?
Oh, good. Jennifer got the beautiful, one-of-a-kind magnolia floral centerpiece.
Oh, you did. Fantastic. You know, it is so fun for me to design. I wish I could do more.
It's not often that she gets to design.
No, I am a little bit limited on my ability to accomplish everything in my brain. Can you hand me those two things on the chair over there?
Yep.
The last look I'll do will be all these variations of lavender and peach. But before I slip into that lavender peach, I wanted to show you really quick.
Do you want me to roll this by you?
Sure. Well, that'll probably be over
This
here.
way? Yeah.
So the last look will be lavender and peach. Before I get to that look, this is a very, very traditional Easter look. This gorgeous table runner at 36-inch long and completely cut out and embroidered is only $27.50. It has been so beautiful on these dark tables. Just look how it looks. If you have deeper wood tones, it would be gorgeous at your home as well. If the 24-inch round is better for your table, this is only $24.50. So the perfect centerpiece for these runners is this new Easter lily and magnolia centerpiece. This is called Pretty in Pink for $124. It's in a terracotta container, so kind of a natural clay, light clay tone with lots of rosy accents, a really pretty soft foam magnolia. Gotta have a magnolia. And this is stock. Stock, if it were real, would smell so fragrant, but that's a beautiful combination for just $124. Let's take a look at it here. Perfect on your table. So an Easter look like no other, if that is something that catches your eye because you need a table runner that contrasts this well. Those are two beautiful pieces at great price points. Do you need a picture of this before I move on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm just hanging out over here.
She is going to photograph and add an album so that you can
I haven't even
run
finished my
back.
coffee. She's so demanding in the mornings.
There you go. Where is my coffee? That would be an
don't
excellent
know.
item to have up next.
That would be a great thing to have
It's
on
buried
hand.
in my decor area.
Also, FYI, while we're getting our ducks in a row here, Snow on the Mountain did sell out. I know we only had it for like 24 hours. I thought we had enough.
We truly did.
You are exceeding our expectations for how much we need to buy. So we'll look at getting some more because that is a beautiful piece that we like to have on hand all the time.
It's good for all year round.
All done?
Yep. And if you loved it as much as everybody else did, I'll try again.
Sharon, I hope you got your Snow on the Mountain because I know you were waiting.
Next, we're going to do lavender. This is one of the two lavender pieces available.
You will want to steam these.
They might
or
come with a
iron them on
little
low.
wrinkle. Yes. Now this one was folded on my display, so that's my bad. But the embroider has one feature area there, and this is the round at 24 inches, so it's only $24.50. Then, of course, the 36-inch runner has this embellishment at both ends, kind of opposite, and that is just $27, $27.50. So it's easy to design and very, very showy on your darker tables. So the next thing I want to grab for you is another light set. We're going to start with a glass vase today. This is a simple cylinder. We do sell them for $22, although that is nothing spectacular that you can't find lots of other places. Up to you. I just wanted to use it for the height.
We just have to have them on hand.
Yes, they work great for my designs.
Is that
We're
the
also-
16-inch you said?
It's the $22 one, but I don't know what the height was.
Yep, 16-inch.
We're going to use these gorgeous lilacs. Look how natural and realistic they look. They finally arrived, and I'm so glad. We've had a lot of fun designing with them, and I know many of you have grabbed those as well. We're going to also put some freesia in this design. The freesia are nice and thick and have a natural touch feel to them, so they look realistic as well. Queen Anne's lace. Love it. And the base of this design is going to be using another lighted branch set.
So Nancy has Snow on the Mountain en route, and good. Lauren actually called Sharon and got it before it was checked in.
Oh, Lordy.
That's because
That's
Sharon
sort of went
is
fast.
our best at-home worker. What do we call it? Virtual assistant?
So our large light set is LEDs again. You can see that these branches are very pliable. It looks like birch. They are wrapped, and these are indoor, not outdoor safe, but we do have a super long cord if you use it the way it comes with its electric transformer. If you want to buy the adapter to convert it to battery and pull this off, then do that so easily by grabbing this larger pack for the, oops, this one doesn't have batteries in it. The larger pack for
Yes,
the 96.
that was on one of the other carts here.
Here it is, okay.
You got it?
Yep, this one has the batteries. The 96 light battery adapter holds 3C batteries, and you just attach that instead.
Yes, the magical muted centerpiece that Mom made is sold out. And she probably, let's be realistic, she's not going to have time to make another.
It's probably gone.
I am guessing that one is no longer going to be in stock. But we'll have to make more pretty pieces for that collection.
Someday, I could probably show it to someone else for their for them to design it too.
Okay, what do we got for stems?
So
oh, the
I'm going to
lilac.
adapt
I
this.
know I
Yes.
missed some stuff. The lilac,
So
the lighted
adapting
branches.
really quickly, you do have a timer setting, off, on, and timer for this. And this light set, the large size, I'm forgetting what our price point is. on
Yeah,
that.
so the lights, the large birch is $59.
Bendy vine going in next. We're gonna have to hide our cords. So to do that, I'm just gonna place a majority of my cord here around the bottom of my stems.
And now
use
this is not, I'm going to drop a link to this twig trailing bendy vine that's 5 foot long. This is not the whole thing. We
This
cut
is a
it
chunk.
apart. Yep.
I use it a lot in pieces. It is a wired twig-like item that we dubbed bendy vine. We dub all of the wired twigs bendy vine just because it's a catchphrase around here.
No.
So the beauty of it is in this case, we're gonna have a nest of vine disguising our cords, and by the time we get all our stems in there, it'll be properly disguised. Then of course, the rest of the cord has to run out of the vase, but that's where our nest comes back in again, and it's going to hide our cords.
Noelle said, when will the Snow on the Mountain be back in stock? We have to see if they have any.
They
We have to see if they
it.
have it,
And
and
then-
then it takes a few weeks to get here.
I think I could get it in less than 2,
That would be great.
if it's
So
in
we'll
stock.
have to see. That was select, wasn't it? Robert was watching.
Maybe we can place our order on a Saturday with our watchers from our favorite vendors.
Okay, and then this is the new French lilac. I'm dropping a link to it right now. Lavender French lilac for $9.50. The photo is no bueno. I have photography on my list to do.
So the lilacs are what Kate
But you
would
can
say,
see it.
hyper realistic. It
So
almost
they
seems
are
like
not
you could
real
smell.
touch, but the look of them is beautiful, and the leaves are fantastic. So
We were
that
just
is
trying to
the
find
lilac.
the best value without being $25 a stem.
Yes.
It's the showiest. Did you get the Queen Anne's lace? link
No, I
too?
did not.
The Queen Anne's lace is nice and weedy looking. I love all the little bits of green on there. So we're just making a hand-created drop-in. It's not wired. If you like this look, just buy some stems. Right now, the nest of vine is hiding my cords, and I could do a neater job given a little bit more time.
Diana, I'm sorry, we are sold out of Snow on the Mountain, so I don't even have any to show. I am sorry.
Oh, well, you
It
can
went
probably
so
take it off the
quickly.
counter and show somebody if you want to.
That's okay. We'll show it when we get it back in stock.
It's still pictured on the website, actually.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's still pictured on the website. if you
Sorry,
wanna
I'm
see
just
the
looking
picture.
here.
So I'm shaping them a little bit. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because we want to keep moving, but you can see the high quality of the flowers, and that's the key to our store. I personally, with Kate, buy all of this at the showrooms, so we're hand selecting everything that we bring in based on the best value, the best look, and I love things that are very realistic at a great price. This freesia comes in 3 colors, and it's only $5.50 for this beautiful waxy finish that actually has a natural feel to it. That's what's creating this very fresh looking arrangement, and if it was real, wouldn't it be fragrant? You can actually fool everyone by buying our lilac scented candle and burning that at the same time. So that's a fun candle to add to it. This is where I'd use my little nest to come in and hide my battery pack, which is going to be key because it's a pretty good sized battery pack. So that's part of our starting design here. The candlesticks that I'm going to add to this look have multiple parts to them here. Lots of options for you. The candle base is so versatile. This pedestal is solid and it is made of terracotta. It's a little bit weighty, very wide top across it, and we have 3 different sizes sold individually. There are...
Did you say the name of that one? Sorry.
Tall, medium, and short. This is the terracotta. Oh, it is set of 3. Terracotta candle holder, set of 3. But they're only $64.50 for all 3. Look at those great looking pedestals there. So you have a nice versatile set that can not only hold the obvious like candles, but you can hold vases on them. You could use them to hold accents, like a larger bunny can sit on here and be elevated.
I love that they're not cement either, because we had
they're
cement
terracotta.
and they were horribly heavy. And these have that look of concrete, but much lighter.
We're going to add a glass vase to the top. So that tape measure in front of you, if you want me to double check this. The reason this works so well for many of our vases is that a lot of vases fit these platforms. This is a just under 5 inches for this $29 cylinder, the speckled cylinder vase. It's clear glass, but it's frosted. And the surface here is 5 inches from the inside of the ridges on these pieces. So you can easily put a 4-inch candle on here or something up to 5 inches wide.
I didn't catch any of that because I was typing.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I'm just going to remeasure it just to make sure. Yes.
There you go. She's going to try. Okay.
Yes.
And the thing that's going to really make these fun, these are simple glass cylinders. We have other colors. We have other types. If you were one of the people who bought the lavender cylinders, they would fit on these pedestals. Then we're going to grab this one. This is the large Fia flame here, and this one is the small Fia flame. They are a brighter, clear color of light. We also have warm ones.
So this is warm white. The other color is called gold.
This is a little tall, actually. I think I was charging 2 smalls. But not to be picky, it sticks out of the vase. That's okay.
Well,
I asked her to pretend it fits. I asked her to bring the little flames that we're charging. So they charge overnight
there was
or
four,
just for a couple
4
hours.
flames up there. So I just grabbed 2.
And the price on these, I'm blanking. The short ones and the tall ones. Okay.
$39 for the small, $49.50 for the large, and I believe now they all come with remotes, correct?
They do. They
Great.
come with remotes. So they're going to burn 27 to 32 hours
They're going to burn?
on a charge. They're going to look like this. They're going to glow and light up after they charge. You just
Judy
unplug
has
them.
the lavender cylinder. That was a good catch,
Good
Judy.
deal.
Those were great.
So these are going to plug into the cord that they come with right there and charge up in just a few hours or overnight.
Just like when you charge your phone, you're just going to plug it in and charge up your cylinder, and it comes with the cord that you need.
So our candle ring going on, $25.50. These are getting limited. They're perfect because they have a larger opening. The center of this is big enough that it easily fits over this candle cylinder, so it's a 6-inch opening. And then these are little jute wrapped orbs. A jute's my best description. It's some kind of natural fiber cord, colored, wrapping around, and everything's wired so you can shape it and really get a lot of nice
Oh my,
design.
those are almost gone too.
I know.
My,
Everything's
oh
almost
my.
gone.
Me, oh
So
my.
moving right along, we've got that one, we've got that one. Let's arrange 3 of them just clustered around our centerpiece in a way that you can all see. I don't want to hide any of them, but you know, a person would probably pay attention to evenly staggering them and getting that all laid out properly. Then I'm going to grab another nest and use this fun little trick here to add some color to our surface. These nests again are $9.50. They come with the eggs. Aren't they fun? And this is our new, or restocked we should say, the nut succulent in lavender. It also comes in a pink green color. I'm just going to attach it.
Rochelle said, girls, I need another job. I love shopping your store.
You just need to work
great,
here,
Rochelle.
Rochelle. You just need to work
You're
here.
only in North Dakota. That's not that. Is it North or South? I think it's North Dakota, if I remember
up
right.
where it's so
That's
bitter
not that
cold.
long of a commute.
There's a big old tag in the way. You get the idea. Look how fun that is. It just becomes an interesting little sculpture here. And it trails right off. So we added something to customize the nest to give it a little touch of lavender and help it tie in with the whole table design. There's also a little Easter egg spray that I failed to grab that you could add into this look too.
Spray. Oh,
it's
yeah.
the Easter egg itself comes in a spray for $9.50, a little pick, we could say. So that's a beautiful combination. An easy way to add a little more Easter to that would be to add the bunnies to our dishes. And if you did the bunnies in the dishes, they come 3 different color palettes. You got a blue one, a green one, and a pink toned. They're all $9.50 each. And in the bowls on your plates, you could also throw a little sweater knit egg. These are 4-inch eggs. They have these cute little gingham bows.
Suzanne needs another job too.
And
We
those
are
$9.50.
hiring.
We are hiring. Where do you live?
Coincidentally.
How far are you? So there's lots of little combos here. You could blend the green and the yellow, for instance, but the eggs are cute in your dishes or on the table. Take your pick. We've got several colors, and they're actually 3 colors of the sweater knit eggs. Very cute.
Noelle says, you want to open a store in upstate New York?
Oh,
Heck
yes.
yeah.
I had somebody tell me she had the perfect spot for me, and I'll not forget this. Schenectady, is that how you say it?
Schenectady?
Schenectady. She lived there, and she moved back, and she's like, I know exactly the perfect spot for you.
I'm going to take the sad via
So you
flame.
better get a photo before we move on. These are so cute. Now the dramatic centerpiece here with the lights may not fit the space you have on your dining table.
Can I switch you spots?
As
it
it's
got a little
finished-
buried
there
over
you go.
here.
As it's finished, it's probably upwards of 30 inches tall. So if you need a shorter look, I've got 2 different centerpiece options, 3 different centerpiece options here, and some different ways to change it up for you so that you can have another version that's a little bit shorter.
You guys, this is so cute.
Snapping away.
Snap,
Okay.
snap. There we go.
So she's grabbing some quick photos so that you can find these items online in a photo grouping. I hope you just create a whole album, Kate. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Kathy said, I've spent way too much these past few days. I have to stop before my husband sees it all.
Oh yeah, don't let your husband see it all. That's never a
Suzanne's
good
in
thing.
Wisconsin, too far to commute. That's only 11 hours.
Oh no! But generally, our husbands have some vices of their own. I mean, are they golfers? Are they fishermen?
Right?
My husband's into airplanes. That's bad.
The worst vice of them all, some would argue.
That's true. So
Jan
we
needs a
got-
bigger holiday closet. That's what you need to do what I did, have an unfinished basement where all your stuff goes.
an unfinished basement, so you can just load it up.
I do. I load up my basement.
So our centerpiece that I'm swapping it out for here is really flush to the table. I'm seeing that as I sit it on the table, it's kind of busy laying right here. I'm going to lift it up quickly on a couple of my old books. Let's
Pro tip,
artfully, let's artfully stack the books. Maybe they show, maybe they don't.
I missed
But
the
that
name of
adds
this
the
one.
nice height to it. Yes, what is that one
Sunday
called?
Garden
The
Centerpiece.
Sunday Garden Centerpiece is pretty. That one is a very bright, fun look. It has your brighter pastels, not your totally muted ones. Gerber daisies, some poppies are in there, rudbeckia, some purple lavender type of thing, and that variegated ivy that I love so much. And here's a little Tillandsia succulent hanging out, like an air plant in there. So that's a cute change up. That
Jane said, just
design.
tell your husband you got it last year.
That's true. You could say that.
Oh, yeah. And June said she has to stop watching so she doesn't dream of bendy vine and beautiful drop-ins.
Uh-oh. So switch it up a little bit here. Let's
Tell them, oh, it
trade
was on
out.
back order.
It was on back order.
We have a lot of
since
good
last
ideas
year.
here in the comments. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is like a whole support group for how to get things in the house without telling your husband, it sounds like.
We have some
You guys are
ladies,
good.
I always thought it was funny, they're like, cut the tags off when you put it in the bag.
That's true. We've done that many times here. Another option, quick switch out for you here. White sunflowers with peach roses, yarrow, wax flower. This is the 16-inch Spring in Bloom centerpiece designed in a dough bowl. And it's roughly the same size, just a little lower. It has those natural touch
Oh,
purple
that one's
tulips.
sold.
This one's sold?
Yep.
Sold out? Thought we had 2. But
Did we
okay.
restock it? I'm not confident.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, well, you said we had 2?
I'm wondering. So this is the Spring and Bloom centerpiece, but I will hand it to you to check
Yeah,
out.
we better check.
We won't dwell on that one. Okay, that's all right. Moving along. I got lots of other ideas for you today. So we have a couple other items here that fall into more of a purple category.
I'll have to look
Let's
at that
grab
one later.
those.
Okay, I got
could-
photos, right? Yes, I got photos. What do I need to grab?
I'm going to leave that runner.
We never work this fast on a Saturday morning, but we have
that
so many looks to show you.
I need a candle ring that has the little pussy willows on the candle ring.
Oh, yeah. Where did he go? I will just grab one.
I need two. I know that I had them. Somehow we have moved them out of the line of sight. So our current candle rings here, yeah, where did those go? I definitely had two.
There you go.
We're going to switch our candle rings out to something a little bit more rustic. So this is a nice twiggy piece with lots of wire in it. You can
Sandra, I won it in a drawing.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Oh, clever. Funny, funny.
Uh-oh, I thought these fit like I had the one on last night. Maybe I didn't put them on here.
Can you just set it on there?
Yep, I can. I thought I had them on there as...
You must have dreamt it.
I must have dreamt it. It doesn't quite fit around here, but it certainly fits on the candle ring. That's okay. We need to switch back to these candles anyway. Let's try this look. So back to this set of three. We used them earlier. We're circling back around. 3 ivory candles, $79. Comes with the fourth item, which is a remote, and that remote's going to even allow you to turn your candles on as timers. So that candle ring is not a purple tone at all, but it definitely blends with the purple color family. We could also give it a little bit more.
See, now her pile got real messy over here. So now she's like, okay, where's everything?
I need to find my options.
I need to take a photo. I'm going to post it to stories. I'm going to take a photo of this mess so you can see the chaos
so I'm
that
chucking
ensues.
it all behind me, and it's turning into a thing.
It looks insane out there.
So what I love about all these little bundles here is that Jane has designed 3 different tulip drop-ins. Take your pick. This one's looking great on the runner. This has the purple that is the same kind of flower shape as what we're having here on the centerpiece runner. So this bundle has the yellow. It's the April Showers drop-in for $67, and it fits perfectly using this as a vase. That is one way that this hurricane candle holder / vase can work.
I'm just dying at these comments. Ruth said, my advice, stay single like me, no issues.
There's a commercial that I saw on YouTube or something, but yes, she was giving advice on how to keep your house clean. And the reason my house looks like this is I don't have a man.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yes, don't have a husband.
Don't
if you
have a
do
man.
have one, it's not too late. You can get rid of him.
That's just
Jennifer
mean.
says she makes sure her packages come on weekdays, not weekends.
Well, if you have a Ring doorbell, I'm sure you could probably see how many arrive.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Combo number 2, if you want to blend pink and purple together.
The taste of spring. Cute.
This is working in my mind because I love this light, dusty filler that we've got in all of them, and it looks so great with these little Pussy Willow candle rings. These are $25.50, by the way, and they are going quick, but we have lots of uses for them.
I think the candle rings, I only had 8 left in total.
Okay, this one I'm not going to, display. I think my necklace is hitting my microphone. Hang on.
Oopsies.
This is a little bit off color, but we do have it available. Not quite my design over here that is going to match, but the sunset drop-in is $59. So there are 3 new beautiful tulip pieces that would all fit in that vase. But wait, there's another idea. There's always more. I have too many ideas for our hour, I'm afraid.
I know. It's literally 10:10, Mom.
Is it
not
really?
an hour.
Okay.
You're going on to an hour and a half.
So we will wrap it up shortly here with this last design. I'm going to grab my pitcher. That is a classic that we keep around because it's so useful for its size. It's $45. It's glazed and unglazed, and it has a bluish gray color. You can see how well it matches the buds perfectly, and if you steal one of those from our candle ring, this is a great little trick. I love that these are all wired, so we can grab 2 pieces.
Oh, geez, you guys
Cross them
kill me.
over.
It's just hilarious.
We're going to make a little list
Yeah.
of all the ways you get stuff in your house past your husband's. This is apparently advice from everyone.
There's some really good ideas.
Cross it over the center so it balances on the top rim of the pitcher. And these are bundles straight out of our display. Pick any color you like. We have purple, pink, red, yellow, orangey yellow, and these are just $14.50 a bundle.
$14.50.
We're going to pop 2 of them uncut. We're not even taking them apart, 1 on each side. I've already sort of pre-shaped them, and they make the perfect centerpiece for this runner as well. So easy. Isn't that fresh and spring-like with that little wreath around there? It just gives it a nice farmhouse touch. So a couple different ways to use your table centerpiece. You can use your pedestal candle holders with or without the candle rings. There's always more items in the store to grab, but I just wanted to give you some of the top tips. It seems like we're running over on time. We actually need to open our store now.
Just a smidge.
And I have made a tremendous mess in our display.
Yes, so we went through that super fast. If you missed something, watch the replay. I dropped a ton of links, or you can search keywords on the website. Hopefully you didn't miss anything, because that was a lot of stuff jam-packed in there. As soon as we hop off, I'm going to pick someone and their friend to each get $10 gift cards for tagging in the comments. So thank you for doing that and inviting your friends to this little watch party of our table centerpieces. It's going to be a busy Saturday.
It is. The weather's going to be gorgeous. Yes. We're finally hitting the 40s, and I know there's a lot going on in town.
47 is the high today.
It's a heat wave. So we hope you're having a beautiful Saturday also. Enjoy your day. Do something fun this weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to have to ask you what you all did. Catch us on Monday. I'll be back designing on Monday. We're going to do some fun back to floral designing. That's how I get things done.
Yes.
I hang out with you and make fun flower arrangements.
Smart plan.
At noon on Monday, Central Time. So
great.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Check it out Monday. Have a good weekend.